Okay, so this is like 3 sentences, so it's gonna be like 5 seconds.
Okay.
Are you ready? Alright.
Wait.
It's the red button, not the... It's okay. Did you screw it up?
Uh-huh. Oh wait, no. Wait, go back.
As long as you can see the screen and you see the red recording button, it should be okay.
Oh, I see.
Okay. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Running. How do you view running? How does it make you feel?
Solid.
Alright, again, this is a quick one.
Okay.
Oh wait, I have this in my pocket. It's okay for the first one, but alright. How do you see running? How do you view running? The positives and the negatives. Okay. Some of you probably think that, it's fun, it's a good way to get healthy, but most of you would probably say that it sucks. It's uncomfortable, it hurts, it's a waste of time. You think, like, why do people subject themselves to running? Okay. Yeah. I'm a firm believer that there are 2 types of people. The kind of people that want to run for the rest of their lives, and the people that wish they never started. And so those people that want to run for the rest of their lives, I promise that's a real thing. Wait, no, let me screw this one. I hate myself.
You're doing a lot better than I would be doing, so I'm gonna give you that.
Yeah, I started memorizing this 10 minutes ago, so it's
Also,
gonna get worse.
There's not like a lot of movement that I have to do, so.
I haven't been moving a lot. I'll start walking.
I mean, I'm not saying you have to. I'm just letting you know that like I have.
That's okay. That's totally fine.
As long as that works.
Yeah. Okay, I got it. There are 2 kinds of people. There are those people that wish they never started running, and there are the people that wish they could run forever. And here's what I mean by this. So some people just hate running completely, wish they never started. That's probably most of you. But then there are some people, and I promise this is a thing, that are so inclined to run, they have such a big desire to run, that they wish they could never stop because they love the feeling so much.
Nice.
Okay, ready. But here's the crazy part. There's really no difference between these 2 kinds of people, except maybe inhibition, except maybe the desire not to run. And the only way to get past that, hump is just to start running. That's it. Yeah. Okay, this one's a long one that I could really screw up.
Take your time.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm a firm believer that running is an instinct. That many animals before we even existed ran. Like, I did some research and I found that the first animal ever to run was called a skate. And it lived in the ocean and it kind of resembled a stingray. And it came a very, very long time before humans. So what that means is that dinosaurs ran, mammals ran, monkeys ran, and humans did too when they hunted. So why do we just not feel like it now? Why does it just suck to run if it's such an inherent desire? That's a good one, actually. I did not think that I would do that one, so. Yeah, this one's funny.
Damn it.
It's kind of like it's like a roast on society. All right, I'm ready. Okay. So in our modern society, we've become very lazy, I would say. You know, we can come home from work, we can sit down and watch TV until we go to bed. We only really need to grocery shop once or twice a week. And modern technology allows us to have constant stimulation. So what that means is we can live an entire life, an entire successful life, without really doing anything at all. And that's where running comes in.
I hope I'm doing this well enough.
If it's recording every time, that's not all I care about. I set it up so it would be in focus no matter where I was. Okay. Alright. Running has become an extra thing. It's something that we do in addition to our already, simple life, like that I was describing. So, wait, no, I got screwed. I screwed it up. It's a pretty good time if you don't have injuries. Okay, I'm gonna try this one again. It's kind of awkward, that's why. It's like metaphorical. Running has become kind of an extra thing in our lives. It's something you do when you have a New Year's resolution, you don't have any injuries, and you have extra time in your life to do it. And so, why has it become this extra thing? Why is it in I screwed it up again!
It's okay.
God, I hate myself. What am I trying
No,
to
you
get?
don't.
I got the first part right. Okay. Try it again. You can see the screen, right? Like you can like you're staring at the screen of me. Okay, because when that blacks out, then the camera died. So you should make sure that you're able to see me all the time. Okay, yeah. Running has become kind of an extra thing. It's the type of thing when you do when you have time to do it. You do it when you don't have any injuries. You do it when you have a New Year's resolution to maybe become more attractive, get into better shape. And that's why it's viewed as so much extra work, because it's this extra, it's not part of our lives anymore. It's a thing that we do in addition to our simple lives. Okay. All right, this one's a quick one. Okay, wait. Okay. We didn't notice running leaving our lives, but now it's gone. Now we don't run on a daily basis, and we have to invite it back with enthusiasm. We have to give it a chance. That's good.
Here, I just want to make sure that you have all of these. Yes.
Yeah? Nice. You need to know how to get back. It's kind of hard.
You don't just press the thing again?
Figured it out. Is this paper in the shot? Okay, good.
Your water bubbles.
That's okay. It's I'll even I'll take a drink of water from it when I that happens. I'll take
standing here with a camera.
the next time for this next one.
Yeah.
Are y'all gonna be filming here now for a long time?
Probably another 10 or 15 minutes.
Okay.
Is that yeah?
Thanks. 10, 15 minutes.
They can suck my whatever. Okay. Yeah, so this one I'll definitely take a swig of water while I'm talking. I think that's just really fun. Alright, yeah, this one's gonna take a couple tries, I think. Okay. Yeah. If we put running back into our lives, we would feel happier when we got up in the morning. Our bodies would be healthier, more blood would be flowing to our brains, and so we would have more of a chance to enjoy the amazing things that this world has to offer. And it's even a way to avoid depression. Now, that was a really bad one. I screwed myself up by taking a drink of water, but I'm still gonna try and do it. Yeah, I'm gonna try one more time. Okay. Or, you know what I'm going to do? No, bad idea. I'm just gonna start from the bullet point. Okay. If we put running back into our lives, we would feel healthier when we got up in the morning. Our bodies would be healthier, the blood would be moving through to our brains more easily in a way that we could enjoy the amazing things that this world has to offer. It would avoid the monotony of our simple lives, and it would even avoid depression. That's a good one. Put the water in perfectly. Alright, this one might also take a couple tries, but it's not that bad. Okay. The benefits of running go way past general health. They can relieve a headache, they can be a meditative practice, they can relieve boredom, and studies show that they can even decrease drug addiction because of that natural runner's high you get. Running is one of the most basic forms of exercise you can possibly do. Oh, this one's alright, yeah, this one's gonna be easy. Running is one of the most basic forms of exercise you can possibly participate in. Second, maybe only to walking.
Throwing shade at walking.
Yeah. If running is this necessary, but we only see it as a miserable activity, how do we change our mindset? How do we get more comfortable with running? Okay. So, if running is this necessary in our lives, but we see it as such a miserable activity, how do we change our mindset? How do we get to that point where running is, worthwhile and a fun activity? This is a quick one. I'll answer that question with a question. Okay, yeah, this one I got down. So, how many of you know how to whistle? whistling, if you think about it, when you learned how to whistle, you probably started, you took a couple months to kind of get the feel for where your lips and your tongue should be to kind of maximize that whistling power. Running is exactly the same. Did that make sense at all? Did you know what I was saying there? Like it took a while to learn how to whistle? Okay.
No, good.
Okay. Your body needs to learn how to run. It needs to develop that efficiency to be able to participate in that activity. No one really is born with the ability to run. They kind of develop it over time, over more running. Okay. So here's my suggestion for that. Run twice a week. Don't run every day. You'll get too tired too fast. It's not worth it. Run twice a week, but do that for a year. Do that for a very long amount of time to the point where it becomes part of your daily schedule. And here's why. So that first month will be absolutely terrible no matter what. But don't give up in that first month. Keep it going afterwards. Don't give up after 2 weeks either. God damn it. I didn't think I would screw that one
It's okay.
up. Okay. Alright. So here is my suggestion. Run twice a week. Don't run every day. You'll get too tired too fast. Run at least a mile every time you run. And run at the pace that fits best for you. Run, obviously jog, but don't overwork yourself. But here's the catch. Do that run twice a week for a year. Do it for a very long time. So it becomes part of your schedule, of your weekly schedule. And the reason for that is because you want to get over that hump. You want to get over that first bit, that first month maybe, where running just sucks. Where running is awful, it feels extremely uncomfortable. That's your body getting used to it, and you need to get over that in order to be able to run efficiently and well. And so, if you tell yourself, I'm going to do this for a whole year, eventually you'll get over that hump, and it'll feel much more comfortable to run. That's good. Okay. Ready? Your body needs time to adjust. Similar to how you need to wake up in the morning on weekdays earlier than weekends, your body needs to adjust for that the same way that it needs to adjust to running. It's an exercise that it might not be used to, and so you have to teach your body that it's okay to run. It's part of it's part of your schedule. To say this one slower because it's the last one. Alright. Running is supposed to be a simple activity. It's supposed to be easy. Humans were designed to run just like a car was designed to drive. So if you give yourself time to learn the efficiency of running, maximize that efficiency to be able to run comfortably, I guarantee you, one day you'll be that runner that wishes that they never could. God damn it! I was so close. I was like 4 words away.
Oh dear. It's okay.
Oh. Okay. All right, I'm ready.
I think you should include that one.
Running is a simple physical activity. It's supposed to be easy, it's supposed to be fun. You know, humans were designed to run, the same way that a car is designed to drive. And so if you give yourself time, if you give your body time to develop that efficiency to be able to run comfortably, I guarantee that one day you will all be the runner that wishes that they never had to stop. Thank you. Yes. Oh my God. I want to see the goddammit one.
The last one?
It's this one.
Yeah. I cut it off too soon. Damn it.
Here, wait, this one was filming the whole time.